This deck has been through a lot over the years. Rain, snow and ice, constant sun, grill outs, muddy boots, dog paws, you name it. And it shows. The boards were looking really worn out, gray, rough, dry, and very faded from the sun. But luckily, under all that weathering, there's still good wood under here. It just needed some attention and the right stain to bring it back to life. First things first, I cleared everything off the deck to get a good idea of how the wood was. It is definitely tired. I've been tackling home projects for years, and when I want something that highlights the natural beauty of wood, not hides it, and a powerful resistance to moisture and UV damage, I reach for Cabot's semi-transparent stain and sealer. Cabot's semi-transparent stain and sealer is available in 100 colors, which is truly fantastic. There's a color for everyone for a very custom look. I opted to go with Foothill. This stain is specially formulated to work with bare wood, and the easy one-coat application is top-notch. Next up is prep. Prep is key, and while prepping is definitely not the most exciting part, trust me, it's what makes the final result last for years. Ready to go, I began with Cabot's Deck Stripper to remove the old stain. This product is truly amazing and just cleans off the old stain with ease. Because it's a stripper, be sure to wear long sleeves, long pants, and protective gear such as gloves and safety goggles. What's extra amazing about this stripper is that it's safe to use around your landscaping. It won't damage plants or grass, but have no fear, it does the job handily and does it the first time. Spread the stripper around liberally, allow it to do its thing, and then just simply rinse it off. My old stain was on there pretty good, so I had to use a scrub brush to ensure that all the old stain was removed. Work in small areas at a time, especially if your deck is full sun like mine. In no time at all the old stain was gone. Give everything a nice final rinse with just a garden hose and a spray nozzle, then allow the wood to dry a little bit. Next up is Cabot's Wood Brightener. This product will, as it says, brighten up the wood. It removes discoloration and stains. It will also remove rust stains from nails or screws, which is terrific. This is very easily applied with just a sprayer. If you're doing this in full sun like I was, you can lightly mist everything with a bit of water to keep it damp. As it starts to work, you'll actually see the wood changing color and getting lighter. After letting the brightener sit for about 15 to 20 minutes, all I had to do was just rinse it off and wow, the deck was returning to life. Once the wood has thoroughly dried, this is the time to run a quick pass with a sander to help smooth out any rough spots. With everything clean and dry, I cracked open my custom mixed Cabot stain. You'll notice right away it's got a nice, rich, fully colored tone, and it's super easy to work with. The stain has a blend of resin and oil that soaks in deep and brings out the character of the grain without covering it up. It's oil-based performance that's preferred by pros. What sets this apart as well is that it's water cleanup, no harsh chemicals needed. I used a brush to ensure I got into every single groove. The stain goes on super smoothly and gives the wood this subtle deepening effect. It darkens slightly at first, but it still keeps a lovely flat, translucent tone once dried. You can actually see the green come through as you work along. What I love about this product is how it doesn't mask the wood, it just really enhances it. You're not spreading on a thick, heavy masking coat of color. What's great too is the one coat finish won't show any brush marks either. You're sealing in the beauty of the wood that's already there. That oil blend is water repellent. It penetrates deep so you know the wood is protected from the inside out. Cabot gives you long-lasting protection that resists fading, which is so key on a sun-drenched deck just like mine. After just one single coat, my deck looks like new again, but better. That rich tone, the natural texture, it just feels so good under your feet. Cabot equals quality, so I know my deck will still look beautiful next season and the one after that. You can even see water bead right off the surface. It is definitely doing its job. In very short order, the stain was dry and it was time to complete my refresh. With everything set back up, some new plants, I'm excited for warm weather ahead and look forward to thoroughly enjoying my outdoor space. Thanks to Cabot, the space is back to being a place I can be proud of. Whether I'm out here with a cup of coffee in the morning or winding down after a long day, it feels well cared for and done perfectly right. I can rest easy knowing the Cabot stain is protecting my investment for me. If you've got an old deck, porch, or siding that needs some love, don't cover it up. Let the wood shine. Cabot's semi-transparent stain and sealer gives you a finish that's natural, protective, and built to last. Thank you very much, Cabot, for sponsoring this video.
When you've lived in your home for a while, your deck starts to tell its story. Ours has tales of summer parties, late night laughs, and more than a few DIY adventures. It was looking tired, faded, and so hot you'd have to do a little dance to your chair. That's when we knew this deck needed a refresh, something to restore it and make it feel like new again. Started by scraping all the old, peeling stain from the deck boards to get down to a clean surface. Followed that up with a thorough power wash. The goal here was to remove any remaining loose stain, along with dirt, grime, and any buildup that had settled into the wood over time. When power washing, it's important to find the right balance. You want enough pressure to clean the boards effectively, but not so much that you damage or splinter the wood. Then we headed to the store to check out our stain options, and that's when we found Cabot's heat-reducing solid color stain and sealer with Cool Feel technology. It comes in 3 uniquely perfect colors, and we decided on the Hampton Gray. Headed home, and before jumping right in, we swept the deck off one more time to be sure it was free of any new dirt or debris, and we were ready to transform this deck. This Hampton Gray color is going to be perfect to maintain the current color scheme, but give it a clean, refreshed look. This stain is built for serious summer durability. The Cool Feel technology blocks UV rays, deflects the sun's heat, and reduces surface temperature by 20 degrees. We all know that makes a huge difference when walking barefoot in the middle of July. It went on smooth, really bringing out that natural wood grain, and the coverage was excellent. Halfway through, and you can really see it evening out the old mismatched boards, truly filling in those hairline cracks, and the rich matte finish looks incredible. Just look at this side-by-side transformation. We also picked up the Cabot deck staining brush, which fit perfectly into our standard paint pole and made the whole process super easy and comfortable. The brush gave us great control, especially when getting in between boards, and really helped speed things up. This Cabot heat-reducing solid color stain and sealer completely transformed our tired, weathered deck in just a few hours. Before staining, the boards were faded, patchy, and uneven in color. Years of sun and wear and tear left them in really rough shape. Some were splintered, others had stain just clinging to the surface. It lost that inviting feeling it once had. But after just one coat of Cabot's Cool Feel stain, the difference was dramatic. The rich Hampton Gray color gave it a clean, cohesive look, and the matte finish made that wood grain pop. What once looked dull and neglected now looks modern, fresh, and pulled together like a brand new deck. It's the transformation you don't even need to explain. Just look at it. The color, the finish, and even the feel underfoot are completely different. Once everything was dry, we moved the furniture back up and it was time to enjoy this space again. And let me tell you, it's not just a marketing claim. The difference is real. We can walk barefoot without doing the hot foot shuffle, and even the dog is happy to lounge here now. It not only looks great, it performs great too. It's waterproof, easy to rinse clean, and with the advanced UV protection, we know it'll stay looking this good through many more summers. Cabot's Cool Feel stain checked every box. If your deck is looking worn, this is your solution. Thanks to Cabot for sponsoring this video.